forged by the fires of history, shaped by the waters that run through its veins. Its heritage vibrant by the many people home. This is Cagayan Valley region, composed of 5 provinces and 3 cities, safeguarded by 3 mountain ranges, and endowed with nature's bounty. In the region, the adventure never ends. Spanish conquistadores, upon setting foot on the valley shores, christened the country's widest and longest river, El Rio Grande. Visitors will find themselves engulfed in a grand river-valley experience. Begin your journey at Nueva Vizcaya, the south Cagayan Valley. A sea of trees, branches heavy with fruit, remind that Nueva Vizcaya is the citrus capital of the Philippines. Relish the sweetness of fruit preserves, jams and jellies from this part of the region. Bite into fruit pregnant with sweet promise as you journey deep into the caverns of the Kapisaan. Quirino is a forested wonderland home to the famed Governor Rapids. Giant perpendicular slabs of limestone jut out from the riverside, silent watchers of waters that transition from tranquil and serene to raging and tempestuous, perfect for kayaking and river rafting. A quiet picnic allows one to contemplate the magnificent view of the river, framed by the mighty Sierra Madre mountain. Fossilized dried flowers are a wonderful ensemble of flowers, leaves, and bark, a major handicraft of Quirino. Following the water's trail leads you to the nucleus of the region, Isabela province. Via air travel, Cagayan City is the gateway to Isabela. Cagayan Valley region is known for having the most number of churches in the country. In Cagayan, the Church of Our Lady of the Pillar stands. Built in 1753, the parish church of St. Matthias is a sight to behold. In Santiago City, the Balay na Santiago offers insight into the ethno-linguistic culture that shaped the multi-race Santiagueños. The patupat-making industry and Gawad Kalinga Center are clear indicators of the city's industriousness and yearning for progress. Sitting atop Santiago City is the Chapel of Transfiguration. Enjoy the nightlife at Santiago City's many establishments. The Northern Sierra Madre Natural Park in the coastal area of Isabela is the largest protected area in the country. Trek within the dense canopied trails and camp by water systems that traverse through the rainforest. Or spend a day commemorating history, as Palanan is where the final pages of the revolution were played out. The coastline of Isabela is a natural marine habitat. Discover unsullied beaches, pristine mangroves, and coral reefs in the turquoise Pacific Ocean. Take a side trip to the Magat High-Rise Dam and take pleasure in the marvels of nature. Cagayan North is noted as the cradle of Philippine civilization. Unearthed in Liwan are ancient stone tools and wares carbon dating back to the Pleistocene age. A 7-chambered wonder of massive limestone formations. Its blackened depths illuminated by skylights. The Calao Caves summon the intrepid and timid. The circadian flight of bats at dusk is a daily phenomenon that never fails to enthrall. At the surface, rivulets that course throughout the region converge in the vastness of the Cagayan River. Ready yourself for a water adventure of game fishing and river rafting. After a day of thrills, the silence in the Basilica Minor of Our Lady of Piat is a welcome respite. More than 4 years old, the image of the Holy Mother was brought by Dominican friars from the shores of Macau in 1604. Devotees come to pay homage to the Brown Madonna of Cagayan Valley region. The Igig Calvary Hills are 11-hectare rolling hills with larger-than-life-size Stations of the Cross. The place also offers a scenic view of the Cagayan River. Tuguegarao is an urban haven that is a model of sustainable development. In 2 of the city's noted places of worship, the Saints Peter and Paul Metropolitan Cathedral and the San Jacinto Chapel, the faithful gather. Revel in the sun and white sands of Golden Beach in Santa Ana and Angid Cove. On the northernmost tip of Cagayan Valley lie Emerald Islands, the Babuyan Islands. The Calayan Islands at the Babuyan Channel are home to dolphins and whales. Whale watching during the summer months of April and May is a rare and unforgettable event. Sun worshippers gather at the island coastlines, while others venture across open seas and virgin sand in search of the perfect escapade. Whipped by raging winds and warmed by the gentle sun, the island province of Batanes is an enigmatic experience. In a land swaying to the undulating rhythm of old, walk by ancient stone houses and ruins, such as the ruins of Song Song, and immerse yourself in the Ivatan way of life. Hiking, trekking, and climbing challenge the visitor to Mount Iraya, a dormant volcano standing 1,517 meters above sea level. Batanes landscapes and seascapes are world-renowned for their beauty and verdant rolling terrain. As only 3 of the 9 islands of Batanes are populated, untouched shorelines and beaches await travelers seeking an ideal hideaway. The promise of a grand river valley experience, an arresting journey of escapades across the cradle of Philippine civilization. The Cagayan Valley region, where adventure never ends.